My position is that this administration has done great harm to our country by their reaction to the murder of the American diplomats in Libya. If a cold-blooded murder by terrorists, Islamic fanatic terrorists, happens, this administration needs to show strength, and instead it showed weakness. In fact, this administration bent over backwards, tried to misinterpret what had happened to make sure the American people did not know that they had been victimized by fanatic radical Muslims who were involved with a terrorist act, a premeditated murder of our ambassador. By blaming it on a film and by going over and bending over backwards to try to say, well, this was just done because tempers were out of control, this was letting the terrorists off. This is basically blaming us because we permit freedom of speech, and freedom of speech, when it's critical of Islam, makes the Muslims so mad that they spontaneously murdered our ambassador. Knowing that that is not true, that it was a premeditated murder and a planned attack that happened on 9/11, and by that puts the onus on the people who actually committed the murders, the terrorists. Our administration tried to blame the American people, tried to blame freedom of religion, tried to blame someone who made a film that upset the radical Islamicists, rather than radical Islam creates a situation where their adherents to that radical philosophy feel it is their right to murder American diplomats and launch premeditated attacks against us. Whose side is the administration on? This did us a great damage. It should undercut Americans' willingness to accept the administration's word in times of crisis of what exactly is happening. And we should never give the benefits of the doubt to radical Islamic terrorists rather than and then try to blame something on someone who's exercising free speech in being critical of the Muslim religion.